Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will land foul. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. 1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Runners on first with 1 down. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. Gone! Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Number 9.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Full count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch. But it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He froze him on the fastball there. Francisco Lindor is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Brandon Geyer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Upton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Standing in, Chris Colabello. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Corey Spangenberg.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Geyer is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here's the 2-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Trumbull going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Melvin Upton Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis going back. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And he's retired here, one away. Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score as he beats the tag by Saltalamacchia. Into the box now, Austin Jackson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw from Jackson is not going to get him. He's in there at third base.
The batter number 20.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Donaldson. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The first baseman.
for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. They try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Lindor into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Liner toward right center. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. Now batting, Jason Kipnis. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here. Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. So striding in, Brandon Guyer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pillar's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. Coming to the plate now, Chris Colabello. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The runner scores from second. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The short hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 after ground.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And to score, the runner from second. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Yan Gomes
takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-3 ball game. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 9-3 game now. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. J.P. Howell. He's going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Spangenberg, and he is out on the tag. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of. So stepping in, Kendrys Morales. This big deficit.
Kendrys Morales.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Lindor is there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. A quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Geyer. He hit a sac fly earlier. Rounded weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready once again, Chris Colabello. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed, but an even better take for him to lay off it because it has a great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This one's blooped out toward right center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more. Mark Trumbo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Yan Gomes. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So coming to the plate, Austin Jackson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The second baseman,
stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Upton has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And they'll digging in to try it again. Nick Markakis. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Down the first baseline. Colabello has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. High pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Brandon Geyer. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Chris Colabello. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard on the ground toward short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Kendrys Morales stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Pitch on the way. Lifted into center field. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
You froze him on the fastball there. Troy Tulowitzki is the second out in the 7th inning. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Freeman takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Center fielder.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. On the ground up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The left fielder, number 11.
This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Into the box, Melvin Upton Jr. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Geyer is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Jackson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a flare out to left center. Tulowitzki into shallow left. 1 down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Brendan Geyer. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now at the plate, Chris Colavello. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Jackson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an outing. 100 pitches, and he
will reach down to make the catch on the run. And what a fine way to end it there, as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he ran into some trouble here and there, but he kept his team in the game, and he gave those guys in the bullpen a day off. That can be a big deal, so it was a commendable performance from him.
They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Danny Salazar. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Jay Happ. He falls to 2-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,300.